and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Written by Judith Vorse and illustrated by Ray Cruz. So Judith is the author and Ray drew the pictures. Right. Sometimes all of us have a bad day, and this is about a little boy who says that he's having a horrible, terrible, very bad day. It says, I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair. And when I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on my skateboard, and by mistake, I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running, and I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car kit in his breakfast cereal box, and Nick found a junior undercover agent code ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal. I think I'll move to Australia. In the carpool, Mrs. Gibson let Betty have a seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window, too. I said I was being scrunched. I said I was being smushed. I said if I don't get a seat by the window, I'm going to be car sick. No one even answered. I could tell this is going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. At school, Mrs. Dickon likes Paul's picture of the sailboat better than my picture of the invisible castle. At singing time, she said I sang too loud. At counting time, she said I left out 16. Who needs 16? I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. I could tell because Paul said that I wasn't his best friend anymore. He said Philip Parker was his best friend and that Albert Moyer was his next best friend and that I was only his third best friend. I hope you sit on a tack, I said to Paul. I hope the next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone, the ice cream part falls off the cone part and lands in Australia. There were 2 cupcakes in Peter Parker's lunchbox, and Albert got a Hershey bar with almonds, and Paul's mother gave him a piece of jelly roll that had coconut sprinkles on it top. And guess whose mom forgot to pack dessert? It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. That's what it was, because after school, my mom took us all to the dentist, and Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Come back next week, and I'll fix it, said Dr. Fields. Next week, I'm moving to Australia. He thinks that going away to Australia is fixing everything. On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot, and while we were waiting for Mom to get in the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy, and then when I started crying because of the mud, Nick said I was a crybaby, and while I was punching Nick for calling me crybaby, my mom came back to the car and scolded me for being muddy and fighting. I'm having a terrible, no good, very bad day, I told everyone, but no one even answered. So then we went to the shoe store to buy some new sneakers. Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes, but then the shoe man said we're all sold out. They made me buy plain old white ones, but they can't make me wear them. When we picked up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copy machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the books on his desk, and I was careful as could be, except for my elbow. He said I couldn't fool around with his phone, but I think I called Australia. My dad said, please don't pick him up anymore. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. There were lima beans for dinner, and I hate limas. There was kissing on TV, and I hate kissing. My bath was too hot. I got soap in my eyes. My marble went down the drain, and I had to wear my railroad train pajamas. And I hate my railroad train pajamas. When I went to bed, Nick took the pillow he said I could keep a Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out, and I bit my tongue. The cat wants to sleep with Anthony and not with me. It's been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My mom says some days are like that, even in Australia. Some days we have days like that, but then we wake up the next day and things are a whole lot better. So everything doesn't have to stay bad. But everybody has a bad day every once in a while. But it's okay. Things will get better. So I hope you guys are not having a horrible day. I hope you're having a good day. And I hope that I will get to see you soon. I love you very much. Take care. Bye.